Okay, for this video, it's the hold up for SINT. So here it is right now is at 9:44. So the stock halted at 9:34, 57 seconds. So typically it's about 10 minutes before resumptions. So you can see now the bid and ask is about 10.23, and the price that was halted is at $9.58. And you see the volume spiking. Now it's just resumptions. And it's going so quick now, it's going to resume or another halt up at $11.25. And this is going to look at me halt up again. And it did. So it's now it's 9:45, 11 seconds. So we have to tag in another 5 minutes or 10 minutes after resumptions. And you can see the price moving within the bid and an ask. The price that it was at halt is 11.25. So you hold into this halt, you actually do have a lot of profits right now. However, as once it's resumed again, then there's a lot of fluctuations again for the price. So it can dip down or it can go right back up. So you have to be very quick. So if you time it, and if you are buying it at the bottom, then that would be a great ways to execute. But it's the speed of how quick the stock move. You have to be super quick. You see, when the first resumptions, it did dip back down, and then it quickly go back up, and then it hold up again. Okay, here now it's 9:55, so it's about 10 minutes. So 9 seconds now is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's resume. See where it's gonna go up again. They went up higher, then come back down, right? So best to buy the dip here. Dip at 11.9 or $12 and see if it's gonna go back up. No, it doesn't, right? So it's kind of panicking too. So it did now, is pushing back up 12 at the ask, 12.4, going to 12.7, 12.9, 13. It is going to be a halt up again. So it should take profit as you're going up if you're going to buy that dip. Now it's come back down. So it start to push back down now. So typically, if they do flush down also sometimes when they resume, and then everything's else catching up, and the stock will flush down. But this one looks pretty strong, so I think it's gonna keep going upward. Now it's at 13.7. There's a dip there. You can buy at like 13.5. Or actually going to lower too. So it's pretty tricky in this type of a scenario because the speed that it runs is very quick. But the strength is there, the volume like it's still green, right? So it's buying. So this one here, this candle here, they are selling off. You can see the volume also. Have to be mindful of the volume, and also look at the MACD. The MACD right now it's on a trending upwards. So it has to on the upward side, so you don't want to trade on the downward side. So this red candle here, it looks like it's coming back down. So you want to see whether it's continue a downtrend now, or this is a dip buy. It's like a first pullback. So when is the next pull up? So you have to see the first candles, green candles, to make a new high. So 12.6. Now going back 12.8. Can buy this dip here. It's actually going back down now. So see, but the volume of the sell is pretty low. So let's see if there's a green volume coming up to buy back up this stock. No, it looks like it's going down. So you buy this, you probably got stopped out already. So typically on this halt up, the first halt up is the best ways to buy it. It's just because it's, I guess, not extended. This here goes to the second halt up, and then it starts to push down. So have to look at the stock itself. So sometimes the first halt up, then it's flush back down. But here is a first fault, the first halt up, second halt, and then the third one almost halted, but it now started to push down. So the best part is to get out for this, and then if you want to trade this range right now, it's just chopping. So you can buy dip and then sell at the higher bit. However, this is a very risky trade, and at this rate right now, it is pushing back up higher. See, if, yeah, let's go to 14. Wow. So there's a lot of more volume coming in. So here it's going to hold up again at 14. No, it's pushed back further. Let's keep moving the LU line further up. So it is actually it's not going to be halted. Now it's going back down again. So yes. So it's 14.14. It's almost halted up again. Now trading at this range. So it's pretty riskier now. So the momentum that's pushing up, it's almost dying, but right now they're chopping around this range between 13.5 to about 14. So to get 20 cent out of this is you have to try to buy the dip. So dip buy here at say 13.8. See it fill or not. You have to buy the range, right? Because the spread is pretty wild, right? At 13.56 to 13.75. There's about a 20 cents range. So it's pushing back up now to do see 14.5. No, it's pushed back down. So this is trading this range. You want to do the dip buy because the range is about 20 cents. No, it's coming back down. So buy here, for example. Right, trading at this range is pretty choppy, right? Because you can get stopped out very fast. So that it hits the 9 SMA there. Can try to buy, if it hits that one there, you can buy that, right? So then you can also trying to sell it as it's going up to get the 10, 15, 20 cents. So now it's bouncing around at this range. See if it's gonna stop or whether it's flush down or continue to go higher. But it seems now that you can see it, the momentum is kind of slowed down a bit now. So typically this is probably the back end of the trade. the MACD is covered for this video, so apologize for that. So I'll have to fix it for the next one. Combine this after 9 SMA and then we're tight stop, say 5-10 cents if it doesn't go up. See if this bounce, say 13.5. Since it's trading at the 20-cent spread, so you have to sell it at below the ask a bit just to exit, right? Have to buy the dip. You buy high to go higher at this range right now, it's hard to because the risk is very high. So you buy a 14 and only go to 14.20, but then it can flush down, right? So now it's pushing up higher. Can it goes to 15? It did. Wow. So it hit 15. You have to quickly get out half or reduce your size. In this bear market, it is hard for the stock to keep going, right? But for this one here particularly, it just keep pushing up. So there are opportunities, and you need to look to find some, right? And for this stock, it hits the scanners, as it's the momentum scanners as it keep going up higher, and it is one of the leading gapper in the pre-market. So this video, the purpose of this video is just going through what when a stock start to run look like. This is video is for just studying that you can take a look and then see how you would trade this, right? Because typically if you do this say 10 times, 100 times, when this when you come encounter to this type of stock, you know what's the best to trade. So the best scenario is the first halt up. That's more than in terms of the second halt, right? Because you can see the one's the second halt up, and then it starts to chopping. So it is trading at a range of 13.5 to 14.5. So it is a dollar range. It's pretty good. You can sculpt this. On the 5-minute chart, the it is trending upwards, but it's now as a topping tail coming down, right? So it's pushing down now. So I'm not sure this one here is now start to break down. So it is now below the 9 SMA. Now it's going towards the VWAP. So you're gonna test the VWAP, see there's a be a VWAP bounce, so that's another trade that can take. So I would not buy the dip here. It's just because it's over exhausted, right? So right now people are selling off. So you don't want to catch that falling knife, right? Like it's not like a pullback. When this is a pullback, then you can buy it. So the 5-minute looks like a pullback, but it is going towards the VWAP. So see if it hits the VWAP, and then now look at that. It's gonna be held down. So it's kind of scary. You don't want to catch a halt down because when the halt down, when open is the resumption, then it can drop like $1 on you. The LD line is 1287 right now. This is very risky to buy this dip right now, so I would not even entertain that trade. Oh, LD is at 1287. See if this is gonna hold down. It looks like it's gonna hold down. There you go. It's holding down. So 10:09:07 seconds. So about another 5 to 10 minutes. That's when resumption. See if it's gonna open up higher, or typically when they hold down, it just open up lower. So just fast forward a bit. Now it's at 10:14. So 5 minutes to it when it opens. See if it's going down or up. Oh, okay. It's actually going back up. It's fighting it actually. Oh, it's actually breaking down. Now it's trading this range. So it's still above VWAP. So it looks like it can go back up like a curl up. But the momentum surely dies down. So it's breaking down toward VWAP. And then if it's flushed down below VWAP, then this stock is over. It's pushing back up higher. It's trading now around the 13 to 13.18. So still about VWAP. Volume is green, but not as much compared to when the was pushing further up, right? Okay, gonna wrap up around here because it seems like the momentum is dying down, and this is just a good trade in terms to look at when the thing is halting up. See you soon.